We are beginning Broadway Shabbat, so everyone please have a seat. We're about to start right now.
Amazing. Kind. Inspire. Blessed. Akiba. Aspire. And tonight, Culver City, we are on fire. Listen up, let me tell you a story about a show that you've heard before.
We welcome you and we know all your names and your faces, showering you with love and with all the praises.
We're here 'cause all this time, together we're strong and we know we shine.
So I picked up a pen and a microphone. Get ready, Akiba, 'cause we're in the zone.
Amazing, kind,
Inspire,
blessed.
Akiba.
But just for you tonight, we're blessed, Akiba, on fire. Welcome to Shabbat, to the Broadway remix, shining out our light like a Jewish phoenix. Everybody knows that we bring our prayers to life. Raising up the roof, get that Shabbat feeling.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone! My name is Cantor Lonnie Freilich, and I wanted to welcome you to our Broadway Kabbalat Shabbat. Woo! This is one of my favorite services. We've been doing this for many years now, and if you haven't noticed, what we do with the service is we take our regular liturgy and we put the liturgy to the tunes of Broadway, to some of our favorite melodies. We also will create some original music. So this was not set to a prayer, but, well, actually it was, I'm sorry. This was set to Hine Matov. And this was from the musical Six, and it was set to the song Ex-Wives. So we are in for a treat. We have this all of these incredible musicians with us. We have our Rabbi Shapiro. Where is Rabbi Shapiro? Back over there. Welcome. We have Rabbi Daniel Friedman with us this evening, and I wanted to introduce our Kabbalat Shaband, as I call it. So we have our music specialist, our music director, Music Michael Rothbard.
Yay! Yeah. Michael.
Are you joining us, sir? No? Okay. We have Craigie Fresh, who is our music what should I call you? Music specialist emeritus.
Awesomest dude of all time.
Awesomest dude, right?
Kabbalat Broadway, y'all.
We have Elizabeth Lodowitz.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Lindsay Angrasani. Hannah Varsano. CJ Matthews. Melania Sowell. Kay Roper. On electric guitar, we have Dr. Jonathan Gording. And on percussion, we have Ian Werfel. And a big thank you to the men who make us sound so wonderful. Thank you to Avi and to Alex for setting all of this up for us tonight and for streaming. Hi, everyone over there. So we are going to move into our next prayer, and this one you might be familiar with. This is Sabbath prayer from Fiddler on the Roof. This has not been changed. We're just doing this one as written because it's so beautiful, just as it is.
But we're giving it some funk. So with this one, this is a real great chance to get you guys in and with us, especially with your clapping. And there's a real groove to this song. And the claps are clap, clap, diggy, clap, 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 diggy.
We encourage all of you to join with us on all of these prayers. You have lyrics on both of the screens, so please sing with us. May the Lord protect and defend you. May God always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel, the shining name.
La 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 la
and defend
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. How many here have been to a show on Broadway? Okay, so most of us. Broadway does something magical. So much of Broadway, of course, is the songbook of America, written in such large part by Jewish people. People who grew up knowing the Jewish stories from the Bible, as well as maybe just being a generation away or even of the generation of those who came out of the Pale of Settlement. The song that we just had, of course, from Fiddler on the Roof, was written in the 1960s, but it gave people that understanding that what our great-grandparents or great-grandparents went through when leaving Russia and when absorbing assimilation of their time, the people in the 1960s got that again. What does it mean to be moving from downtown to the suburbs? And are we leaving our traditions behind, or do we bring them with us? And we have that same feeling today. Can we carry these traditions with us? Can we absorb the memories and the love of our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents? Broadway also does something quite magical, because for a brief moment, it pretends to allow us to forget the realities that are going on every day. But what we realize when we walk out of a Broadway experience is that we don't forget anything. We're actually emboldened to think about the world in deeper ways. That said, while tonight may come across as a night of fun and levity, which it is, it will help us think more deeply about this ceasefire in Israel, and more broadly about the fires in Los Angeles. Because we will walk out of here, yes, tapping our toes, but also allowing the rhythm of that music to send us to a deeper place, to think about our peoplehood in Judaism and our people in Los Angeles. So let's allow tonight to ignite fire in our souls while fires in the world are ceasing. So we're going to spiritually ignite that fire. Marissa, aren't you lucky to have a bat mitzvah tomorrow on this night of so much music? But your family actually chose to have Broadway Shabbat on this night. So we're going to invite you and your wonderful parents, Tracy and Mark, around to the candles back there. And if you take your prayer books out, we're on page 2 of our prayer books, everyone. Friends, we turn to page 5. We invite all who are able to please rise for our Kiddush. Page 5, everyone.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvot, v'ratavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, be'achava uvratzon, kinhilanu, zikaron lema'aseh, v'reishit, ki hu yom tehillah, lemikra kodesh, secher litziat mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat kodshecha, be'achava uvratzon, hinchatanu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. L'chaim.
Take a drink. Yeah, take a drink and then share it with me.
Please be seated, everyone.
Yeah, share your left. All right, let's invite our band back up, everyone back up. And our next prayer is Shalom Aleichem, and this is set to My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. So Rabbi, can you move the slide one more? Slide. Thank you. There we go. Here we go. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharim, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Olchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Archuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Eichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh How many of you saw the movie Wicked? So it was so fantastic. We wanted to share something from Wicked this evening. So we have Praying, which is not set to a prayer. So it's some original lyrics that Elizabeth Zlotowitz came up with. And it's set to Loathing from, or What Is This Feeling? Many of you know it as that title, from Wicked. So this is Praying.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I felt the moment I reached out to you.
My soul is singing,
My body's healing.
my mind is easing.
What is this feeling? I feel a little flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Praying, unadulterated praying.
For good health
And peace I'm praying for the world. I pray for all when I'm feeling low and somewhat small.
or if life is hard and I may fall.
Suddenly I'm praying without pause or hesitation. Brings a wonderful sensation. It's so pure, so strong. Even though at times it comes on fast.
And I will be praying that it will last.
And I will be praying prayers to you my whole life.
What is
Praying
this feeling so sudden and new?
unadulterated
I felt the
praying
moment I
for
reached
good
out to
health
you.
and peace. I'm
My
praying
soul is singing,
for
my
the
body's
world.
healing.
I pray for all
Oh, what is this
when I'm
feeling?
feeling low and somewhat small,
Feel a
or if
little
life is hard and I may fall. Praying without pause or hesitation brings a wonderful sensation. It's so pure, so strong. Even though at times it comes on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be praying prayer forever, praying truly, deeply, praying to you my whole life long. All right, everybody come back up. Oh, no.
Rabbi Shapiro said that Broadway is magical, and I can tell you that the music for the Baruch Hu this evening comes from a show that changed my life. In fact, if it weren't for this musical and my participation in my senior year at Penn State, I would never have come to Los Angeles in 1999. I would never have come to Temple Akiba in the early 2000s. I would never have worked with so many of the kids here, met my wife, had Sadie, because it was this musical, Hair, which my parents introduced me to sort of the groove and the music at a young age, and I fell in love with that show, and I had the chutzpah to audition as a non-musical theater major my senior year, and I made the show, and I was on track to do something different with my life. But because of that show, I had the I guess you could say, the prowess to take a shot at coming to Los Angeles. And so Broadway is magical, because if it wasn't for the show, I wouldn't know any of you.
Please rise for our next prayer, Baruch Hu. Thank you, Rabbi.
Now, Hair begins in kind of a smoky way, kind of a hippie way, cool way. So we're going to try to give you a little of that.
And this is set to Aquarius.
And last note is that we are going to take this in to Let the Sunshine In, so get ready to give us a little bit of that. the sun shining. One more time. Let the sun shine.
let it shine.
Let the sun shine in. The sun shine
Our next prayer is called Ahavat Olam, which means everlasting love. It's the gift that God gives us each and every day when we see a sunrise, experiencing a child with ancient wisdom, though in a small and young voice. The setting to this is from a chorus line, a favorite musical of mine. I think my parents took me to see it when I was maybe 7, so a little bit younger. But they were forward-thinking parents. Mom is right here, right now. And one of the songs that always inspired me most from a chorus line is What I Did for Love. And it's that reminder that we shouldn't forget what inspires us to do what we love doing, just like we shouldn't forget in this prayer the gift that God gives us every day. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta, but I can't regret what I do for love, what I do for love. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, and I won't forget what you do with love, what you do with love. God, love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We do what we have to do. Won't forget, can't regret what we do with love. What we do with love. What we do with love.
Shabbat Shalom. I don't recommend singing when you're in the middle of a bat mitzvah, by the way. I'm kind of regretting this now. Welcome to Broadway Shabbat. It's our favorite night, and yes, we did plan, I think 2 years ago when Marissa got her date. We planned for this to be our evening. Anyone who does not know the Finkelstein family, we are huge Broadway. Oh, Evan, it's okay. We are huge Broadway musical theater geeks. It's in our blood. And this is a song that we've been doing at Disney Shabbat. But since Disney and Broadway have so many crossovers, we decided to add it tonight, mostly because it's Rabbi's favorite. And please join in. Now we have come to this part in our prayer. We know we should listen and hear. We cover our eyes, speak the words with great care. Take the time now to open your ears. The watchword of our faith, Shema Yisrael. These are the words that we pray, proclaiming God's oneness, God's majesty as well, as we join now together and say, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. These words we are singing, listen, O Israel, Adonai is our God, God is one. We rise and bear witness from now till forever. Let us sing with full hearts, everyone. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins.
I think that was my first time hearing it, but that was beautiful. I mean, I've heard the song, but the rendition to Shema, beautiful. Now we're going to invite your daughter, Tracy, Marissa, back up, who, again, is having her bat mitzvah tomorrow. She's going to chant for us Ve'ahavta. So Rabbi Shapiro was just talking about love. We want her right here, Cantor Moni? Okay, right here, Marissa. Sorry. Get a few extra steps in. All right, so Rabbi Shapiro was talking about the love that God shows us that we can also show each other. Once we pass the Shema, we really switch into the gear of how are we going to show love, not just to God, but to others. And how do we teach our children to do that very thing? So when you become a bat mitzvah, bar mitzvah, b mitzvah, that is the moment when you take ownership over all of those acts of love. And this week we've really seen such beautiful acts of love from our own children here at Temple Akiba. I will share a little bit more about that later on. But the love that our children have learned to show, especially in these times of challenge that we found with the fires, is so, so wonderful and just helps to bring extra light into our Shabbat tonight. So, Marissa, Ve'ahavta, on page 36, thank you.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם.
Marissa, you should be up here with us for the rest of our service. Next time, not when it's your bat mitzvah weekend. So our next prayer is the Micha Mocha, and this is a prayer in which the Israelites were running from the Egyptians, running from slavery towards freedom, dreaming of a better life, dreaming of what life would look like on the other side of the Sea of Reeds, what life would look like as free people. So I thought it would so appropriate to set this to Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, another song that we have someone who's dreaming of what is life like over the rainbow? What does life look like? So I wanted to join those two concepts together, and we have Micha Mocha set to Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Marissa's now going to come up and lead us in the next section of our service, which I like to call sort of the central piece of our service, the standing prayer, the Amidah. And the beginning of it that she's going to sing, which starts with Adonai tzifatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha, translates something to the effect of, Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. A lot of people have been asking me over the last week and a half since the fires began, and we can say the same thing now with Israel. Rabbi, what do I say? I don't know what to say to people right now. I want to help, I want to support, but I don't know what to say. And we talked about this actually in confirmation with some of your kids that are in this room this week. And the truth is, Judaism doesn't ask us for the exact words. Rather, Judaism asks us to create space to hold others in, to hold ourselves in. And that's here what we're about to do with prayer, is we are here to create space to hold our communities in, to hold ourselves in. And it's not about the exact words, but it's about what's in here, in our heart. That is where the prayer comes from. So as we open up our special central part of our worship, what some consider the mountain of prayer, I invite you just to open up your heart, not to search for those perfect words at this time. So Marissa, you're going to begin on page 46 with Adonai Tzivatai. We'll continue all the way through Kedushat Hayom. We'll invite all to rise. She'll continue all the way through page 52 with Kedushat Hayom. And then we'll invite you just to continue with those words in your heart or the words in the prayer book. And when you're finished with your prayer, you can be seated. And then Marissa's mother, Tracy, will come up and lead us in our next song. So here we go.
Adonai tzivatai ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, ve'Konei Hakol, ve'Zocher Hasdei Avot ve'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lemon Shmo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mehakel Hayim Bechesed, Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Ramim. Tomech Noflim Verofei Holim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'al gevurot umido melech melech mimit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah lechayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehallelujah salah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Before we begin, we're about to sing a beautiful song from the show Godspell by Stephen Schwartz, who also wrote Wicked. The freaky thing is that I actually selected this song several weeks ago, and I thought it would be really appropriate for what's been happening in Israel. You'll see when you hear the lyrics. I also thought it would be a lovely metaphor for the whole 7th grade bar and bat mitzvah class in terms of what you're starting to build as you go through this milestone. But as you'll see shortly from the lyrics, it turned out to be very prescient regarding what's been happening in Los Angeles the last couple weeks. So you will understand why we are sharing with you tonight, myself and Elizabeth. And we hope that you will join in towards the end and realize that it's actually extremely uplifting message.
Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray reaching for the day. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of man. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, can give up bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but finally a city of man. A city of man. We can build a city of man. We can build a city of man.
Many years ago, there was a member of our community who was facing an illness. And there were doctors and there were caregivers and family members, all who offered incredible strength. One of the most important elements in the healing of this individual was hearing Cantorlani's voice. The healing power of music is extraordinary. It's one that scientists can't fully explain. The gift that Tracy and Elizabeth just gave to us through this song was healing. We can build. And it's not about angels, but it's about humanity sometimes. And it's a perfect transition to our next prayer, the Misha Berach, this prayer for healing. When we release a name that we're thinking of, it can connect heaven and earth. And we know that there are people in this space who really need that healing right now. Whether it's you as an individual, or someone you know, or the city that we live in, or the world that we inhabit, we need wholeness. And that's what this prayer is about. Before Michael shares his beautiful version of this Stephen Sondheim, I believe, version, if there are people in this community here tonight who have a name that you would like to share of someone who could use that extra embrace, as my eyes meet yours, please share those names out loud now. And for the people who shared it out loud, but we should share it as a congregation, the many in this city who are just reeling because of the loss not only of a home, but of a neighborhood, of a community, of a life of memories. May all of them find healing as well.
So in finding a melody to go with Misha Berach. Usually the standard is to go with Debbie Friedman's well-known melody and use those lyrics. But in trying to impose those lyrics on this song we're about to sing, it didn't quite work. There wasn't enough. So I turned to Temple Akiba's resident lyricist, Liz Baseman, and asked her to help us out. And we took from the full Misha Berach text and some English translation that is found in the prayer book. And as we've talked about, in general, when trying to find healing in yourself, whether the body or the soul, the mind, and with the fires in LA, we've really learned, being at Temple Akiba, being in the city of LA, that really no one is alone. So this is Stephen Sondheim's No One Is Alone, set to Misha Berach. Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor habracha Limoteinu. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Misha Berach Limoteinu Mechor habracha Lavoteinu Refuah Shlema. No one is alone. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before help us find the courage to open our heart's door. No, we're not alone. No one is alone. Refa'enu Adonai v'nei Rafeh Hoshienu v'nivashea Refa'enu Hakadosh Baruch Yimaleh Rachamim Aleinu Hilas Adonai Refuah Shlema El Nahar Refana Aleinu. We ask for healing. Bless those in need of healing.
With refuah shalema,
Give them strength and hope. Heal what's hurt and wrong. We are all together. No one is
We'd now like to invite forward, representing our congregation, who will be singing the announcements tonight. No. Lisa Samanis, who is on our board of trustees, and just an incredible, incredible soul. Lisa, thank you so much for being here.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I'm going to stand up here because I can see then over the stands. Wow, I just have to say, like, you called it the Kabbalat Shaband, Kabbalat Shawow, like, oh my gosh, you guys blow me away. I'm so excited to be here tonight to hear this beautiful music. I'll start by saying thank you to Rabbi Shapiro, Cantor Lonnie, Rabbi Friedman, Michael Rothbard, our music director, the whole band, for participating and creating just such beautiful music tonight for Shabbat. I want to welcome everybody to Temple Akiba on behalf of the Board of Trustees. I feel I'm going to see a lot of hands up when I ask this, but how many people are here for the first time? Nice, welcome. Welcome. Hopefully this won't be your last time that you'll want to come back. Yes, oh, that's true. Thank you. You're absolutely right. You'll be back tomorrow. Okay, a third time. That you'll come back a third time. Yes, okay. Okay, very good. Okay. So I want to also thank a special Mazal Tov to the Wise Finkelstein family and to Marissa and Tracy and Mark for leading us in the Shabbat candle blessings, and Marissa for leading us in the Kiddush. And beautiful job on all the prayers. You're like halfway there. Tomorrow will be like, it's like going downhill. You know, easy, easy peasy. And thank you, too, for the family for hosting the oneg that will be following services tonight. And there is a long list of announcements here. I will not go through all of them. But I do want to, for those of you who are interested, you can find these in the e-newsletter. A couple of things. Tomorrow, there will be a Torah study online and in person tomorrow at 9 a.m. So if you're coming for services for the bat mitzvah, you can also come for Torah study. Mishloach manot, which are the Purim gift baskets, are a wonderful way to build community and celebrate the holiday of Purim. And supporting Temple Akiba. So want to make sure you guys know that you can order baskets for your family, for other temple members. Make sure to look out for the announcements for the link, special link that you'll be able to use to order them. Let's see. I want to also make sure for those of you who are looking for ways to contribute for those that were impacted by the fires, the YMCA, in partnership with Red Cross, is accepting donations, and you can find in the e-newsletter, you'll find out more information about what they're looking for, and they're welcoming donations at the Westchester YMCA. I think that'll do it. I'm going to hand it off to Rabbi Friedman for an additional announcement.
Thanks, Lisa. How many in this room either know someone or are someone who's been displaced by the fires? Okay, so almost pretty much every hand up in the room. That's pretty crazy, honestly, but it's our reality, and we as Jews have a responsibility to take care of our neighbors. To take care of each other, to take care of ourselves. And I was alluding to this earlier in the service, but starting from TK all the way through our sisterhood generation, have helped to put together these amazing Shabbat care packages that we have already been distributing now to families displaced by the fires. To try and give them a little bit of light, a little bit of spiritual uplift in these really challenging times. Can I borrow just... This is an example of one. It doesn't look that pretty on the outside, but on the inside, it's wonderful. There is a freshly baked challah. These were actually donated by a challah baker I just met today for the first time in the Valley. She started this business during the pandemic, and these challahs smell amazing. I can tell you my car has smelled like challah all day now. And then our children have helped to decorate challah covers. Some of the Marissa and Lucy, I know and a bunch of other people in this room, helped to paint candles, Shabbat candlesticks, and those are in here. And we also have an art project that our teacher, Suzanne, helped to inspire and create for kids to be able to do. Adults can do it too, actually. It's creating like a sun catcher, and all the pieces that you need are in here. So here's my ask of you. We've given out about 20 of these now today. We have 80 more left. We can certainly make more. My ask is this. If you can, either for yourself or for a friend or family, take one of these tonight and you have a place to bring it, I invite you to do so. You can find me or Ariel, our administrative assistant, and we can get one to you tonight. We will continue doing this drive next week as well, and probably in the weeks after. And I can just tell you, it means a lot to people who get one. I've delivered a bunch myself to Palisades fire victims today, and it just brings so much light to them. So please help us in taking part in this really important mitzvah this week, next week, and in the weeks to come. Thank you all, and Shabbat Shalom. And, oh yeah, we're gonna all rise now for Aleinu, page 282, as we begin to conclude our service.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
If we turn to page 291, page 291, the bottom, let's please read together as we prepare for Kaddish Yatom, our mourner's Kaddish. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. We remember now friends and family of our congregation who have died, who continue to shine upon our souls from their eternal resting spaces. We don't actually say Kaddish tonight for Jacqueline Bernstein, who is the mother of our member Karen Bernstein. Jacqueline just died in the last couple of days, and her burial is not until next week. But for those here who know Karen, please reach out to her. The funeral will be on Tuesday at 10 a.m. at Mount Sinai up in Simi. Monday, thank you, Cantor. On Monday, up at Mount Sinai in Simi Valley. For Shloshim, there's no one on my list that the synagogue has given me. Is there anyone here who is observing the first 30 days since a loved one has died? Peter Yara. Lila Yee Goldstein. Added to their names are the yard sites, the anniversaries of the deaths that occur on this Shabbat. And I'll begin with those who have plaques in our Orfrig Memorial Room. Anna Butler, Robert Epstein, Goldie Fleischman, Murray Fleischman, Jacob Greenberg, Bernice Herman, Francis D. Kalatkin, Arnold Kloman, Jacob Lewis, Julius Miller, Esther Aller, David J. Price, Harry Richmond, Wolf Rosenblatt, Louis Smith, Samuel Starkman, Samuel Stein, Gabe Testa. And we also remember Marilyn Berman, Harry Lafferman, Lee Brody, Reuben Brunswick, Little Molly Comstock, Charles Elmont, Robert Feinerman, Sonny Feinerman, Ethel Finkel, Henrietta Friedman, Lawrence Friedman, Harriet Glickstein, Clara Goldstein, Martha Goller, Dorothy Hinden, Dr. Joel Horowitz, Sidney Hurwitz, Jenny Jenkins, Lola Clapper, Beulah Kluins, Jeff Koppel, Debbie Kovach, Marion Krantz, Saul Lazaroff, Murray Libowitz, Jerry Leo, Harvey Lewin, Alfred Mendel, James Maslin, Regina Miller, Abe Nebrat, Stephen Newman, Louis Newhouse, Leon Julie Judah Penzo, Hinda Porter, Philip Raff, Benjamin Reisel, Louis Sensiper, Jack Schulman, Muff Singer, Fred Steele, Edith Steinberg, Louis Tassoni, Ina Tsudik, Russell Walter, Dr. Sam Waxman, Ruth Weiss, Matt Young, Lillian Zuli. Are there additional yard sites those here are observing at this time? May all their memories guide us with so much goodness and light. We rise together as a congregation, those who are able. We're on page 294, 294 for our Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah B'yomad divrach rotev yamlich malchuteh B'chayechon uv'yomechon Uv'chayei techol Beit Yisrael Bagalau v'izman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach leolam u'amei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal T'kudusha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who causes peace to be known in the high heavens help us understand that by reaching out to one another, we create peace on earth as well. For all Israel and for all humanity, we say, Amen. Please be seated, everyone. Friends, let's all take a deep breath. Marissa, if you could do this tonight, you can do anything tomorrow. We can't wait to celebrate with you and with the ganzen Mishpacha, your whole family who is here. Thank you so much for being here tonight and tomorrow. We are your family together now. Cantor Lonnie, thank you for being the inspiration behind this service tonight, for bringing this incredible band together. And to our congregation, you were the chorus tonight. And I loved seeing your souls ascend to heaven. Craig, how are we closing?
Well, we got two.
We got two. Okay. How are we closings?
I got to summon my Danny Zuko over here. Give me a second. Lon, you go first, and I'll take the last one.
All right, so before I introduce our closing song, you have heard us up here sing adaptations of all of our favorite Broadway tunes. And during the Oneg, you're going to have a chance to sing the real songs. So we have Broadway karaoke that we're going to be doing at the Oneg. So we're going to wheel the TV into the social hall after we're done. We'll have a few microphones set up, and I'll be running it. So just whoever wants to sing Broadway, come on up to me and I'll type it in, and we're going to do some Broadway singing of the real shows.
I bet we have some closet Broadway stars
I think
here
so.
tonight.
I think so. And thank you, Tracy, for bringing in beautiful decorations. You'll see that the social hall has a whole Broadway theme thanks to you and your family as well. So we are closing with Adon Olam, set to You're the One That I Want from Greece.
The drummer who kept the rhythm going? working toward a Guinness World of
You know what? I gotta
Records?
look. I gotta do falsetto on this song anyway, so it's probably better to just focus on the vocals. Plus, I can do this now. I can come see all you guys. All right, you ready? All right. I don't know long, I share my luck, but there I'm called, you'd send it right. The ain't no sound, because so cold, as I'm the lecture money bright.
Woo! Ve'achare, ki tzot kol, lavado yimlok nora, v'hu haya, v'hu hoveh, v'hu yeh b'tifara. You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 honey. You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 honey. You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 the majesty for eternity.
Come on, Lon.
Ruach ve'en sheni, להמשיל להגבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמזרח.
והוא אלי, והגדול עלי, שחררני את צרה, והוא ניסי, ומענוס לי, ונתפסי ביום הקרב.
You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 honey. You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 honey. You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 the majesty for eternity. You are God, you are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 honey. You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 honey. You are God, God is eternal. Ooh, 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 the majesty for eternity. You are God.
Depending on how many of these you've been to, whether it's been Beatles Shabbat or Disney Shabbat, or I've always taken on the challenge of writing the challah song, the hamotzi song. It's something I take a lot of pride in. So when we first did Broadway, I thought back to some shows that I had been in. One of my favorites was Oliver. And I thought to myself, well, Oliver, Food, Glorious Food, that's a food song. I'm going to see if I can write a song. So I wrote Challah, Glorious Challah. So, you know, he's walked up now and he's leaning over to Lonnie. Oliver has said, Cantor Lonnie, can I have some more? Is it worth the waiting for? If we live till 84, all we ever get are bagels. Every day we say a prayer. Will they change the bill of fare? Still we get the same old bagels. We need a crust, not the same boring thing. Should we beg or perhaps we should kvetch? Well, there's nothing to stop us from getting a thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine. Challah, glorious challah, hot, crispy and twisted. It's stuck in our head. would be mad if we missed it. Seeds, raisins, and chocolate chips. What else is a question? We don't care if it gives us indigestion. Challah, glorious, challah. Smile big as we swallow. The ones that we make grow us a bit. Just picture a great big loaf in the oven, the big, oh, challah, wonderful, challah, marvelous, challah, b'tei
Shabbat Shalom, everyone! Please join us in the social hall for our Oneg.